Good morning. Yeah, back in the crapper again with one kitten and one full adult black cat named Dexter. Yeah, he's really the only one that I intentionally got. Well, he was one that showed up here too, but we went to the trouble to have him vaccinated and registered with us and um, was it spayed or neutered? It's neutered, right? Or a boy? Anyway, why can't I ever remember? I guess because in the back of my mind, I'm wondering if that is a humane thing to do to an animal. I mean, you obviously don't want 1,000 different cats, which is what I've ended up with anyway from other cats. Yeah, at least 1,000. No, I'm kidding. Not that many. It just feels like that many. But anyway, do you know, get up in the morning and just start contemplating everything? We are still talking about that Coldplay couple, and everybody is so instantly angry at Andy and Kristen. That is the couple that were out there under the kiss cam. Yes, obviously they're the cheaters. You can't shove that genie back into the bottle, the proverbial bottle. But doesn't any of you want to hear her side of it? I mean, I thought believe the woman, right? I mean, that used to be a thing. Wasn't my thing. I mean, I know lots of women, and when they said believe all women, I said, I don't think so. I said that even back then. You know, it's just, you don't want to slam your own gender. How about believe most women until they tell you some BS that you know is not believable. But I can't believe nobody even wants to hear her side of it, or everybody is putting Andy's wife up there on a pedestal. She's quite a beautiful woman, and these are very rich people, and I mean, which makes me again wonder why not more of you are throwing them under the bus for that reason alone. Hey, y'all do that, right? It's a social class thing. It's a jealousy thing, if you ask me. But you tend to throw people under the bus for less reasonable reasons. But nobody wants to. I know Andy is a white man, but doesn't anyone want to hear why he thought it was a good idea to run off with his his human resources woman there in charge and put her in jeopardy like that and themselves? Well, yeah, I guess he's kind of gone missing in action. But, I mean, okay, obviously they're cheaters, but what if Andy's wife has just been horrible to him up until this point? I'm not saying in any way I have an inside story or I know that. This is a little kitten. Yeah, I'm not named to this one yet, because once I get a name for them, that means they're not going anywhere. But, oh, she's a little purr baby. But, we're not at all curious. We all, I mean, not we all, but I'm saying this as a generalization. You can get on YouTube and find 1,000 videos of people hating on Andy and Kristen without even hearing their side of it, because they're cheaters. Yet, a great legend and a person that I deeply respect passed away, Ozzy Osbourne. But you guys, you're too young to remember, I'm sure, because everybody is. Ozzy not only bit the head off of Bats, but he beat her up and he cheated on her every chance. But yes, we're practically building him a stairway to heaven and how wonderful he was. Yet, these two people that were just caught out cheating once, you guys don't remember the sins of Ozzy Osbourne? Hey, I like Black Sabbath a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, you guys get on a tirade on something just taken from a superficial viewpoint When if you were to even dig a little bit down on the surface to the legend that you're celebrating Ozzy Osbourne, he done way worse than that couple at the Coldplay concert. Yet you love him. I know he had time to redeem himself, right? You knew life had changed when Alice Cooper was in family back to school commercials. Alice Cooper that made songs on necrophilia. Oh, yeah, look it up. Now he's this family idol. How short memories do we have? Okay, I find it ironic and entertaining. We just find a common goal, and at least I guess if we're flipping out on Andy and Kristen, we're giving somebody else a rest. But isn't anyone at least a little curious to hear their side of it? I mean, okay, obviously they're guilty. And the silver lining to this is all the cheaters out there now going, oh, hell no. If it happened to them, it could happen to me. No. If you're poor, don't worry, it could happen to you, but nobody's going to care and it's not going to be over. It's only all over the place because these guys are rich. And aren't we the worst nation of superficial hypocrites? Okay, but I still love everybody and I'm amongst them. I'm putting myself in there, you know, nobody free of sin casting the first stone, just trying to be observant. Anyway, I love everybody, and I mean that sincerely because I wake up in an incredibly good mood first thing in the morning. You just catch me a few hours later and, but anyway, have a wonderful day.